You want to know something crazy about my life? Something that I can't really explain? When I was 15 years old, I was told that there was a chance that I might die quite early in my life. As a 15-year-old, I didn't quite understand that at the time. But throughout the last over 10 years, it's been something that's always been in the back of my head. This idea that I could die any day. But it's not something that's necessarily foreign to me. When I was 15 years old, I lost my mother. When I was 16 years old, I lost my aunt and my grandfather. And when I was 21, I lost my biological father. I've lost both my biological parents, many other family members, as well as my health. And despite all of that, I'm happy. I don't really know why. I've listened to so many different podcasts, I've read so many different books, I've listened to speakers, and yes, that could be part of the reason why I feel so optimistic. But still, a lot of times I can still sense that best way I can describe it is that cloud of doubt in the back of my head. That voice telling me that I could potentially die any day soon. But even despite that, it just makes me and encourages me to live that much more today. I've become even more and more ambitious every day. I take on new projects, even though I still have 20 on my back plate. I go to work and I talk to my managers, and they always ask me, why are you in such a rush? And I can't just sit there and tell them my life story, but ultimately, I'm just hungry for life while I still have that opportunity. But I think there's something else. I've read a lot and heard about this idea of brain chemistry. And I've always been sort of a playful, young at heart kind of guy. I see my friends, I see my, certain members of my family, they always seem to take on a serious tone. They always seem to look on the more serious side of things where I just can't help but laugh. And I think that's part of, maybe it's my brain chemistry. My mom was always a happy-go-lucky kind of girl. And maybe that's something I inherited, is that I'm just fortunate when it comes to how I think, what I tend to think about. Bad things I let sort of flow through my mind in one ear and out the other, where positive things tend to stick and stay. It's something that's always been something that I wanted to discuss with somebody, but it's a hard discussion to have and, just in passing. But I suppose I thought this would be a good place to share it. Feel free to let me know what you think. Talk to you soon.